Look who's here now, General Jack Keane. General, may I express an opinion to start with? I say, you know I'm going to do this, I say that job one in Ukraine right now is to open up the ports so Ukraine can export the food, and we should operate militarily to open up those ports. What say you?
Yeah, well, that's absolutely the right thing. The Secretary General of the UN is negotiating with Russia to remove the blockade so the cargo ships can get through and the export can take place. I don't believe he'll be successful. Hopefully he is successful. But if he's not successful, then I think what needs to be done, and I recommended this to the Wall Street Journal, and they editorialized it this morning, and that is to put together an international coalition of warships led by the United States, not just focused on NATO. We want the international community involved here, so Russia's not pointing a finger at NATO and the United States. This is a global humanitarian relief operation that we would be conducting with those warships. We stay in international waters, never leaving it, and go to the port of Odessa and let the ships obviously pick up the grain that needs to be picked up and then escort them out. There is some demining that would have to be done, and certainly we have the capability to do that. The other risk is the Russian Navy is there. They could see this as a provocation, and we could have a potential confrontation. In my judgment, with the international community conducting this coalition with a global food crisis coming, I think it's well within the risk profile to get this done. We know for a fact that millions are going to die as a result of these food shortages, and certainly the secondary issue here is Ukraine's economy is going to be devastated, Stuart.
Yep,
right now, it's impacting them about 50%, but the global food shortage is really the primary issue.
One other subject, if I may. Should we defend Taiwan militarily? And if we do, surely we're going to need a massive increase in defense spending.
Yeah, well, the problem we have with defense spending right now, Stuart, I mean, the budget was built at 4% inflation. And obviously it's at 8%, and it looks like it's going to sustain itself somewhere in that neighborhood for the rest of the year. So just to get back for it being a cut, which it is right now, there has to be some additional funding that takes place. And I don't believe there's enough funding in the budget to deal with building a military deterrence in the Indo-Pacific region against China as it pertains to Taiwan. We are outgunned and outmanned. We need more capability, and we need it there in the next 3 to 5 years to truly make a difference, because that's the risk profile window. And yes, I do believe that we should defend Taiwan if the Chinese attack it. And the lesson learned out of Ukraine, Stuart, is let's upgun them now with everything they need, so we don't go through an emergency relief operation is what we're doing in Ukraine, and also give them on-the-ground advisors to assist with the growth and development of their military, and let's have them participate in our military exercises, both the computer war game tabletop exercises as well as other exercises, which we have restricted ourselves, self-imposed restriction. That's nonsense given President Xi's aggression. He has stated publicly that he intends to take Taiwan forcefully if he can't do it peacefully. That broke the status quo, and we've got to help the Taiwanese for sure.
Take action now. General, always good. Thank you very much indeed for being here, sir. I hope to see you again. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, great talking to Stuart. Thank you.
You got it, sir.